Hi everyone, my name is Michael. I work with Al's Brew Boozy Tea and canned cocktails. So today we're just going to review a quick deck for the October incentive with Tryon. And yeah, let's jump right into it. So first off, I want to start off by saying thank you for giving me a chance to work with you guys on this. I have a couple things I want to go through. I'll make this short and sweet, and we'll get you on your way. So, objective agenda overview. We want to look at the brand intro for anyone that's unfamiliar with our products. Look at our core malt SKUs, which will be the focus. Understanding the opportunity for the incentive. How do you strategize and merchandise around this type of brand? Quick look at the segment review for data, and then top sellers formats of what to focus on. Fall programming. We do a charity aspect with the Keep Abreast Foundation, and we can work on how to utilize that for promos and activity in your markets. So a quick snapshot to the brand. This brand was started by Jenny and Maria. Jenny is a tea sommelier who does a lot of the R&D for the products, world basis level of clean ingredients, and really trying to elevate the segment with a nice FMB that can deliver a clean product basically, and also give really good retailer gross margins. Maria does a lot of the marketing, so positioning the brand to look in that certain way of high perceived value. So with that, our tasting awards have definitely stacked up over the years, with some good recognition. We've also done a lot of effort in the national on-premise with venues and stadiums and hotel groups. Also in the chain segments, Whole Foods, Wegmans, Harris Teeter, Trader Joe's, and Total Wines are some of the nationals that we really like to work with that definitely overlap within your footprint. So the Owls Brew company initiatives, we're a women-owned, women-founded company. We've done some really good partnerships recently with Chelsea Handler and Jenny Mai. Combined, their social media impact is around 9 to 10 million followers. So there's been a good synergy in terms of the brand and those types of people to work with for our representatives online. The Wise Women Collective, it's basically an inclusive program that supports women charities, book club. We try to kind of make this community based to the brand that makes it inclusive. There's also sustainability initiatives, working with recyclable packaging and including our organic ingredients. Like I said, we're really trying to elevate the quality in the space of this type of product. We're using 100% natural ingredients. This is no additives, no sugar substitutes. All natural, but in not that all natural way of kind of being deceptive. So this is a truly clean product, and this is about delivering a higher level item within this segment. So Q2 beer segment review, the Q3 13-week trends aren't quite out yet, but this was just pulled off a Brewbound, and I have like a couple notes here from Nielsen that I pulled. But looking at this chart, it's very symbolic of how the year has been. It's been a very tough year in Bev Alc. To see the domestic super premium etch out a few growth points, as well as cider, it kind of is emblematic of how difficult it's been in the space. FMBs, they're sitting at number 5 in dollar share, where Alsbrew teas are based out of. So nationally, Alsbrew is growing almost 4 points, 4 percentage points, and that compared to the index is almost 9 points above. So we're outperforming in the segment, and I think this is your opportunity to re-review those malt sets in your stores and see if there's a placement for this type of brand. But definitely gives you a good snapshot of where the segments are playing. So, a quick overview of Tryon's distributing portfolio makeup of our brand. We have the Weekender Variety 12 pack in our top styles. That is your number one priority. Also, the Party Pack and Happiest Hour Variety 6 packs, as well as 19.2s with white tea watermelon and hibiscus and raspberry. We do have the hibiscus raspberry in a single style 6 pack, as well as the black tea pineapple on draft, but those items are on hold for now. Your focus SKUs are these 5 main styles right here. So merchandising standards. This is just a quick overview of this. I understand that this is usually front and center for most of you on how to get good store level execution, but this is kind of how we're able to be successful at store level. Utilizing a little bit of POS, definitely cold box as usual, floor displays, making sure these things are executed properly. In terms of where you want to place this product, the diagram on the left here gives you a good snapshot of some of the comps in the space that we want to side up next to. I would stay away from the Twisted Tea and any other like craft beer brands. For the most part, we want to be in that better for you sparkling area. So that's kind of going to be your focus, where to put us next to some of the comps. So display execution, number 3 would be the model display. It's very shoppable. We have single style SKUs included there. There's a price tag. There's great POS. So when you execute these type of displays, you have the cooler placements to support. Is the display in a good traffic area? Is there any other ground level support needed, such as demos or POS? If you need these types of things, please reach out to me, and I can do my best to assist you. But this is kind of model execution in terms of display activity. So like I said, with Keep Abreast Foundation, we're doing the Drink Wise, Drink Pink campaign. So for every QR code scan on our POS, Owlsbury will donate $1 to the Keep Abreast Foundation. This program is running from September through October. Something that I highly encourage you share with your store level buyers to show that there's a good initiative behind the brand and that we're working with the charity for a good cause. None of the national chains in your market necessarily bid on this, but I highly suggest looking to your regionals a little bit for some of these, because I've had some success in other markets with it. So, I highly recommend having a one-sheeter of this on you and being able to present this to some of your store level buyers. So quick overview of the brand priorities. Weekender Variety 12-pack. Your 6-packs are Party Pack and Happiest Hour. You want to billboard those. Have your points of distribution match. I do not recommend selling in just one case of these items. You want to try to develop the brand presence as best as possible to get a good rate of sale for your account. Single serves in white tea and watermelon and hibiscus raz. Where do you think you can grow more in your current dead buys? Like I said, if you got a few placements, can you add more formats? Can you add a 12 or 6 or 19.2? Utilize the fall programming to help in those efforts. Review your chain authorizations too. Harris Teeter, Whole Foods, Wegmans, Total Wine. These items are approved. If you need help getting some of them turned on, reach out to me. Target specific indie grocery. Don't just put this product in any market. Really figure out where there's a higher perceived value in certain stores than that this brand could see that good rate of sale. And then for on-premise, 19.2s would probably be your option. A little bit tricky to sell variety packs on certain on-premise accounts, but if you have an account that'll take a larger format single serve, this could be a good option for you. And that's it. So I wanted to make this very quick presentation, a good overview. Again, if you have more questions, concerns, just shoot me an email, give me a call, and I'd be more than happy to help you out with whatever I can. But I want to thank you guys so much for this year. Like I said, it's been a little bit tricky and tumultuous at times, but let's finish it out strong. In 2026, we have a really awesome lineup of innovation that's coming in. So big year on deck. But like I said, thank you very much again, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.